Hey there, today, I'm talking about a really important topic, teen drug abuse. It's a subject that often gets overlooked, but it's crucial to address it head-on. It's something that can affect anyone, regardless of their background or circumstances. And understanding it is the first step to preventing it. Knowledge is power, and the more you know, the better equipped you'll be to make smart choices. So, what is drug abuse? It's a term that gets thrown around a lot, but let's break it down. It's when someone uses drugs in a way that's harmful to themselves or others. This can include taking too much of a drug, using it too often, or using it in a way that wasn't intended. And it's not just illegal drugs, prescription drugs and even over-the-counter medications can be abused. It's important to understand that just because a drug is legal doesn't mean it's safe to misuse. Prescription drugs, when taken as directed by a doctor, can be beneficial. But when they're used inappropriately, they can be just as dangerous as illegal drugs. Now you might be wondering, why do teens start using drugs in the first place? It's a complex issue with many factors at play. There are lots of reasons. Some might do it to fit in, to feel good, or because they're curious. Peer pressure can be a powerful force, especially during the teenage years. Some teens might feel that using drugs will help them fit in with a certain group or make them more popular. Others might be looking for a way to enhance their experiences or escape from reality. Others might use drugs to escape from stress, anxiety, or depression. Life can be overwhelming, and some teens might turn to drugs as a way to cope with their emotions. But here's the thing, while drugs might offer a temporary escape, they can lead to long-term problems like addiction, health issues, and even legal trouble. The short-term relief is not worth the long-term consequences. It's important to remember that drugs can alter your brain chemistry, making it harder to feel good without them. This can lead to a cycle of dependence that's difficult to break. They can lead to long-term problems like addiction, health issues, and even legal trouble. Addiction can affect every aspect of your life, from your relationships to your future opportunities. Let's talk about the signs of drug abuse. Recognizing the signs early can make a big difference in getting help. If you notice changes in a friend or yourself, like sudden mood swings, irritability, or unexplained anger, these could be indicators of drug abuse. Changes in sleeping or eating habits, such as insomnia or excessive sleeping, and loss of appetite or overeating, can also be red flags. Or a drop in school performance, like failing grades or a lack of interest in school activities, these could be signs that something is wrong. These could be red flags. Don't ignore them. It's better to address the issue early rather than wait until it becomes a bigger problem. Now, how can you prevent drug abuse? The first step is education. The more you know about the risks and consequences, the better prepared you'll be to make informed decisions. The first step is education. Knowing the risks and consequences can make a huge difference. Educate yourself and others about the dangers of drug abuse. Knowing the risks and consequences can make a huge difference. Surround yourself with positive influences and activities. Engage in hobbies and interests that keep you busy and fulfilled. Surround yourself with positive influences and activities. Join clubs, sports teams, or any group that interests you. Being part of a community can provide a sense of belonging and purpose. Join clubs, sports teams, or any group that interests you. Find activities that you enjoy and that make you feel good about yourself, or any group that interests you. When you're engaged in positive activities, you're less likely to turn to drugs. Keeping busy with things you love can be a great way to stay on the right path. When you're engaged in positive activities, you're less likely to turn to drugs. Communication is key. Talk to your friends and family about the risks of drug use. Open and honest conversations can make a big difference. You're less likely to turn to drugs. Communication is key. Talk to your friends and family about the risks of drug use. If you feel pressured to use drugs, remember that it's okay to say no. Talk to your friends and family about the risks of drug use. If you feel pressured to use drugs, remember that it's okay to say no. Practice how you'll respond if someone offers you drugs. If you feel pressured to use drugs, remember that it's okay to say no. Practice how you'll respond if someone offers you drugs. Sometimes just having a plan can give you the confidence to make the right choice. Remember that it's okay to say no. Practice how you'll respond if someone offers you drugs. Sometimes just having a plan can give you the confidence to make the right choice. If you or someone you know is struggling with drug abuse, don't hesitate to get help. Practice how you'll respond if someone offers you drugs. Sometimes just having a plan can give you the confidence to make the right choice. If you or someone you know is struggling with drug abuse, don't hesitate to get help. Sometimes just having a plan can give you the confidence to make the right choice. If you or someone you know is struggling with drug abuse, Don't hesitate to get help. Talk to a trusted adult, a teacher, or a counselor. If you or someone you know is struggling with drug abuse, don't hesitate to get help. Talk to a trusted adult, a teacher, or a counselor. There are also hotlines and organizations that can provide support. Don't hesitate to get help. Talk to a trusted adult, a teacher, or a counselor. There are also hotlines and organizations that can provide support. You're not alone, and there's always help available. Talk to a trusted adult, a teacher, or a counselor. There are also hotlines and organizations that can provide support. You're not alone, and there's always help available. Breaking the cycle of drug abuse starts with understanding and prevention, a teacher or a counselor. There are also hotlines and organizations that can provide support. You're not alone, and there's always help available. Breaking the cycle of drug abuse starts with understanding and prevention. Stay informed, stay connected, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. There are also hotlines and organizations that can provide support. You're not alone, and there's always help available. Breaking the cycle of drug abuse starts with understanding and prevention. Stay informed, stay connected, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. And there's always help available. Breaking the cycle of drug abuse starts with understanding and prevention. Stay informed, stay connected, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. Remember, your future is bright, and you have the power to keep it that way. Breaking the cycle of drug abuse starts with understanding and prevention. Stay informed, stay connected, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. Remember, your future is bright, and you have the power to keep it that way. Thanks for tuning in, and take care. And most importantly, stay true to yourself. Remember, your future is bright, and you have the power to keep it that way. Thanks for tuning in, and take care. Remember, your future is bright, and you have the power to keep it that way. Thanks for tuning in, and take care, and you have the power to keep it that way. Thanks for tuning in, and take care.